Hello Cancerians and cross watchers, this is Amna from Soulmate Tarot, and today we are doing your ex reconciliation love spread. I know exes are called exes for a reason, but there is always this one person who gets away and we want them to be back in our lives. So this is for you who think that there is someone from their past worth it. Please keep in mind that these are general messages, so they may or may not resonate with each and every one of you. If they do, please like and subscribe to the channel. If they don't, just let them fly and take good advice from them. Alright, let's get started. The overall energy between you two is the Knight of Wands. Wow. One card only, please. Knight of Wands is basically my favorite kind of one. You're being very adventurous right now. I just want to describe your overall energy first. You want to be very adventurous. You want a change in your life. You're very confident, very enthusiastic right now. Maybe some of you are traveling. Could be for business, could be for pleasure. But you are taking bold, very, very bold decisions in your life. You're taking very bold decisions in your life, and that's going to affect what you want for this reconciliation. Being very, this is the overall energy, so let's get started with your reading. Sagittarius, X and reconciliation, July 2019. From this to this, that's a strange journey. King of Wands in reverse. Let's take it like this. The Wheel of Fortune. Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords has been presenting itself for a lot of different signs. So there is, I think, and this one as well. Five of Swords. Seven of Swords and Five of Swords has been appearing for a lot of different signs. I think you guys are currently in relationship with people who are, or maybe you are doing this, that a lot of secrets, a lot of conflicts. This card came in with this one and I had to put it back because I wanted one card, but it was supposed to come back and it is back. The Lover's card. That changes everything. That definitely changes everything. That and this card. Page of Pentacles, a Messenger card. Alright, give me 1 minute because I need to drink water. Then I'll answer. Okay. So, Knight of Wands is your overall energy. Knight of Wands is someone who's very, very enthusiastic, somebody who wants to bring in change, somebody who's very exciting, who's always participating in different types of activities. Let me bring that down so that you can see. Who's always, taking up on different exciting opportunities and activities. It's also card of movement. So some of you might be traveling, exploring the world. Expect it. It's the card which says expect the unexpected. So you might be taking on the energy of this and doing things which were not expected from you. Maybe doing things out of your comfort zone. Yeah, but this card is all about adventure, change, being very confident, enthusiastic in life, and you are currently doing all that. You're being very funny, you're being very enthusiastic, but at the same time, this is your overall energy. About this relationship, you are not enthusiastic at all. You are definitely not enthusiastic. I don't know why you're watching this video. If this is your energy, then why are you watching this video? King of Wands is someone who's King of Wands is definitely someone who's very active, someone who's very enthusiastic, somebody who's a fun-loving person, who's always up for a challenge, who goes to soccer games of his kids. Like, he enjoys every moment of life. But at this moment, regarding this relationship, you are not. How do I say this? Maybe this is because something happened in this relationship, and that's that affected your personality, but you're okay otherwise. But when it comes to this relationship, this particular relationship, you're like this. You have become arrogant. You have become greedy for love. You have become arrogant. You're taking control of each and everything, whether it's yours, whether it's somebody else's. It's the King of King of Wands in reverse is always someone who's very dominating and take controls of everything around them and take care of all the take credit of everything which has been done. He's a very self-centered person. Right now, you're a very self-centered person. So maybe you are being self-centered to me is not that bad at all if you are hurt in a relationship. Self-centered in general is bad, but in a relationship, I don't think so. In a breakup, it's not bad. Being self-centered in a broken relationship means that now you are thinking about yourself and not the other person all the time. And that's why it is like that. I will explain with the rest of the cards. The other person is feeling under the weather. He is going through some karmic cycles, which which are closing right now, and new beginnings are on the horizon for you. But when you are going through a karmic cycle, and even if it's ending and new beginnings are on the horizon, you feel it. You honestly feel it. You feel that you are in a spell of bad luck. You are disconnected from the rest of the people or universe, and you're out of rhythm. They are having how would I say, they're feeling blue. That's the right word to say. They're feeling blue. Why? Because they think they're going through a very bad luck spell in life, and they didn't want to go through it because it's taking a toll on them. In order for this relationship to work again, honestly, Seven of Swords in reverse. There were so many, there is some sort of fear which is holding either you or the other person back. Maybe some things happened in this relationship or the breakup that made you guys so fearful, that now one of you or maybe both of you are holding back. They don't want to take any risk, they don't want to be hurt again. They don't want to go through all that trouble and trauma, and you need to get over that feeling in order for this relationship to work, because a relationship will never work if you are so fearful all the time of the other person that they might hurt you again, they will leave you again. So this feeling of fear has to go. This feeling of fear has to go. You have to seize the moment. Whoever is feeling that way, either you or the cross watchers, you have to seize the moment. You have to bring in balance in your life, and you have to let go of this fear that whatever bad happened will happen again and engulf this relationship. That is not the case always, until you fuck up, and go back to the old practices. If that is not the case, you definitely should let go of the fear and make the other person feel comfortable that okay, whatever happened in the past was my mistake, and I accept it, and now I'm gonna not repeat it, because I know that took a toll on you, that literally destroyed you. So no, I'm not gonna take it that way. With the Five of Swords energy, obviously, I think it's you, but it could be the other person that you're feeling humiliated. I'm using you, so whoever it applies to, feeling humiliated, feeling embarrassed, maybe because of this. Whatever happened, that created fear, but at the same time that created humiliation and embarrassment. Somebody felt like as if they have failed in the relationship, they have been defeated, but they're still in with the Five of Swords energy, despite all this shame which they have been feeling, they're still very much in control of this relationship, honestly. Whether it's you, whether the other person, they have a control, they have a hold on the other person emotionally. I can see that, but at this this needs to go. This control over the other person has to go. This fear of the other person has to go. This feeling of humiliation and embarrassment has to go. You have to live a life in the present. You need to heed the message of the dragonfly, honestly. Usually in some of the decks it's like it shows a symbol of dragonfly with it, and if you search online, the dragonfly means transform your life, and transform your life into something bright and wonderful. So this card is calling for you to make your life bright and wonderful, and don't think about whatever humiliation or embarrassment you have faced in the past. That's gone, or that's in the past. Whatever trickery happened, however you tricked the other person, learn to I know it's gonna come bad, but learn to laugh at yourself and learn to grow from a situation at the same time, and keep moving, don't stop. With the Lover's card here, I do have a feeling that all these problems and with the world card in reverse, I honestly feel it's a twin flame soulmate connection, and not because of this card. When this card would have appeared, only I would have said that there is some sort of commitment which is required, that like you guys are supposed to be together. I would not have said soulmate, but this is definitely some sort of soulmate connection, because you are going through all the hardships which soulmates go through. Soulmate's journey is very hard. Soulmate's journey is very full of trickery. Soulmate's journey is full of lies. A lot of different things, honestly, a lot of different things. And after all that, they come back together. They come back together, and they spend the rest of, and that is unconditional love, because they've been tested so many times in so many ways, and despite all that, they come back together. So when this card is in this position and you guys are going through this, I would say that for some of you there is this is a soulmate connection. So yeah, you guys should pay attention. You guys should, with this page of pentacles here, let's see, page of pentacles is like somebody who is very eager, very generous, who's very drawn to do everything which is right. They are drawn to, they're very enthusiastic, but at the same time, page of pentacles is the card of success. So if you want this relationship to reconcile, yes, that is a yes to your answer. Definitely in the month of July, because I don't see anything speeding up. There is a new beginning, definitely, but new beginnings take time, and resolving these issues take time. So in July something will happen to make this relationship forward, to make this relationship better. Maybe you guys will communicate and all that. So yes, that's the first step towards reconciliation. Definitely a yes from my side. What is this King of Wands in reverse doing here? Just know that whatever fucked up things your partners did to you, that was because they were going through a karmic cycle, which is now ending. Whatever separated you was karma. What is this King of Wands in reverse doing here? King of Wands in reverse is clarified by 4 of Swords. So you are thinking, and you have made, you'll come out of this sleep with a decision in your mind. So that decision could be whether you want to be with this person or you don't want to be with this person. But if I say this card clarifying the King of Wands, that means you have decided to remain like this self-centered person who thinks about him or herself, person who puts him or herself first, and everybody else can fuck off. Again, I would say in most of the scenarios, this could be a very good thing. Thinking about yourself. Oh my god, I just got the 6 of Cups jump out of my deck. So yes, this is definitely a reconciliation, but at the same time you're like, I'm gonna be thinking about just myself and nobody else, and that's the best thing actually. All right, what is this fool wheel? Not fool, wheel of fortune in reverse doing here? What is this wheel of fortune doing here? So yeah, it was not only just the bad karmic situation going on. This person was getting unbiased opinion. Some people were against you probably, and they were feeding him against you. So this person listened to unsolicited biased opinion about you, and that's why probably he walked away, or he did something which made you walk away. So definitely there were people involved who were responsible for destroying this relationship, but karma is at play as well. What is the Seven of Swords in reverse doing here? Don't forget karma is still part of it. What is the Seven of Swords in reverse doing here? A lot of people are going through conflict and deceit this month. And talk about conflict and again sleepless nights. What is this Five of Swords doing here? Things not, Five of Swords is clarified by Eight of Wands, which means that whatever humiliation and embarrassment was this person or you were feeling was because there was no forward movement, or there was no communication between you two, and that's why they were like, okay, I'm feeling humiliated. You left me in the cold, not answering my calls. Seven of Swords is clarified by again conflict and sleepless nights, but this conflict is something fell here and I need to take care of it. Alright, it can wait. There were so many people who were, if they don't stick to my hand, the unsolicited advice here, these were probably people whom this other person trusts, but eventually these people will be out in the public, and your person will find out who is his friend, who is not. And currently, because of whatever he did or whatever you did, I don't know who did this trickery, trickery which gave them humiliation and embarrassment. You felt embarrassed and humiliated, or this person felt humiliated and embarrassed. That's because of these people, that's giving you sleepless nights, but at the same time no communication and no forward movement is also a reason where you are feeling tricked and you're feeling being deceived. You have to overcome these feelings in order for this relationship to develop, because the cards are telling me that there were some people involved who ruined your relationship. So this time around, maybe you want to keep this relationship. If you start, you want to keep this relationship a little, play cool and keep it down low for some time. Don't let other people involve into your relationship as much as you used to before. What is this Lover's card doing here? This Lover's card doing here? Too many cards. And is this Lover's card doing here? Wow. Ten of Pentacles and the World in reverse. We have the World in Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and we have the World in reverse. So definitely some cycles are closing. whatever delays were happening here with Wheel of Fortune. I always say that Wheel of Fortune is not just about delays, it's about, it's like a wheel which is moving, and so it's about a lot of cycles which are happening in our life. Maybe delayed cycles, maybe cycles one time, but at the same time with the World card here and the Ten of Pentacles, it's clarifying the Lovers. It's telling you that it's time for a new beginning. Old cycles have closed, and you two guys are meant to be together, because it's gonna give you a happy family, a commitment, a marriage, whatever you want from this person. This time around, this is going to be a wonderful relationship. What is this Page of Pentacles doing here? What is this Page of Pentacles doing here? But again, like I said before, like just keep this relationship under the sheets for some time. Page of Pentacles. So yes, an offer is coming for you, and like I said, with the it's the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So, like I said, an offer is coming towards you, but in the month of July, expect some sort of Page of Pentacles. Although it's a page, it's very passionate, but at the same time, he is the slowest moving page of all. Expect some sort of progress in your relationship during this month. Definitely something is gonna stir up, which will give you an idea that this relationship is on the horizon. But a complete reunion, maybe it will happen by the end of July, but it can actually lead up to August as well. But in July, something will happen which will give you an idea that okay, we are getting back together. Alright guys, I'll see you next month. Hopefully you must have moved on with this person right now. Alright, bye.